Hello, dear friends. Just going to touch on some points about how people take the fact that they're suffering from anxiety lightly, but anxiety is very powerfully wrong. This is what I want to say. Anxiety is very powerfully wrong. To the point that it can make a man become like a woman, or it can make a woman become like a man. If a man is not the way he would like to be anymore, then he's not going to be happy. If a woman is not enjoying the experience of being a woman, she's not going to be happy. A lot of men who suffer from anxiety, obviously to me, for example, go to the gym so that they can macho up by building big muscles so that they can look like a man. A lot of men do this because they do not feel like a man because of the anxiety. A lot of women, for example, because of their anxiety, they go completely out of their way to look as feminine as possible, and maybe even in an exaggerated way, whatever that may mean to you, right? Because they do not feel like a woman anymore. But if you take away the anxiety, all of a sudden, the guy, for example, he can feel macho, and he will know that he is macho once the anxiety is gone, because he will feel that right type of energy that he's been trying to reach in the gym with big muscles, which was just a result of his anxiety, and he's trying to cope with anxiety or get away from anxiety. But when the anxiety is taken away, I've seen all of my male clients suddenly feel like a man and not completely go out of their way trying to look like a man anymore, because they know that they are a man, right? Women, for example, when the anxiety is taken away, all of a sudden everything falls into place and they can enjoy being a woman again. I'm sure they know what that means. They can enjoy their relationship with their husband or their boyfriend better compared to before. So that's just a couple of reasons why anxiety is not good for you. There are so many things, so many reasons, and I just wanted to share this one. So if any of you out there, for example, if you're a guy and you're not feeling as a man anymore, and you're having these doubts, and because anxiety affects people's sexuality as well. It is very negative, it is very harmful, it is very unnatural, and because it's unnatural, it changes you and takes you to somewhere which is unnatural as well. So I'm reminding people as to why anxiety is not acceptable. There are some people out there who have said, oh, anxiety is useful and this and that. Maybe for you, madam, but in your eyes, in your mind, right? because, you know, whatever your situation is, your psycho-spiritual situation is, I'm sure it's not a positive one. But for most people, anxiety is not beneficial. And to be honest with you, for everyone, as far as I'm concerned, everyone, anyone who's got anxiety, they're not all there. They are not happy, even though they might want you to believe that anxiety is supposedly useful for them or this and that. You know, it's just complete and utter nonsense, let's say. So, just to remind people, anxiety messes you up. Anxiety is not natural. Anxiety prevents you from enjoying full power, whether you're a man or a woman. And some of you might understand what I'm saying. If you're in that situation, my session's 100% confidential, and we don't even have to talk about everything. I know what to talk about. I know the escape route, the fast way out, the fast track way out of anxiety, that I find the right way for you so that you can come out of anxiety, so you never have to have anxiety ever again for the rest of your life. Once you're out, the way I work, I like to make permanent change. A lot of therapists, let's say, they can make you feel better, but the progress there is temporary. I like to have permanent changes, permanent results, so that a person can never ever have or experience panic or anxiety ever again. The other thing I want to say is, what was it? Right, so many things one can say, but I don't want to keep the. I want to keep the video short. One more thing. Let me just have a sip of coffee. Oh yeah, right. So you got your right. Same old subject. Right. So you got so many therapists out there giving people some kind of temporary change, temporary benefit. The other thing is, right, I mean, when you have something like psychotherapy making you feel better for a while, when the anxiety comes back or the panic comes back, it comes back with a vengeance. That's why, right from the beginning, as someone who's been into the area of psychoanalysis in my younger days, in terms of what I was studying, whatever, I've taken certain things from the area or field of psychoanalysis, and one of them is, not that, you know, psychoanalysts do this. I mean, some psychoanalysts can make a person worse than ever, right? That's why I'm not a psychoanalyst. But one of the things that I always say is this: I like to make permanent change, so that when the anxiety is gone or the panic is gone, it never comes back again. Now, with psychotherapy, you can get change, you can get transformation, which is temporary. Like I said, when the panic or anxiety comes back, it comes back with a vengeance. Now, saying that, then we got the coaches out there, and the coaches out there, surprisingly or shockingly, these are people who are suffering from anxiety themselves, right? So all they're doing is saying to you, for example, I'm a person with anxiety, and what I do is I like to have this cup of tea, and it's got these leaves in it and those leaves in it. And everyone's like messaging, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you, or whatever. Or, wow, what tea is that? This, that. Right? So that's what's going on in the world. But not everyone wants to be a person with anxiety and make it into a religion, their religion, right? It's like a religion for some people. Some people are intelligent people, they're professional people, they have no time for anxiety or panic or anything like that. They're the type of people that I usually work with, and like I've said before, in 1 or 2 or 3 video call sessions, you will see big change if you're just suffering from anxiety, right? Panic attacks, even they can stop in 1 or 2 or 3 video call sessions, but usually panic attacks can take longer, depending on who you are, what kind of situation you are in. So that's my message today. Just to remind people that anxiety is not a joke. It is very powerfully wrong, and it will make you wrong as well if you are someone suffering from anxiety. Coping things, strategies or mechanisms or whatever, they are there and they do not get you anywhere. So-called medication doesn't help people. You can stay with anxiety for the rest of your life thanks to these medical doctors, medical practitioners, putting everyone on so-called medication, so-called meds, just drugging people up with pills. So that's my message. Hello to all my friends out there. Wishing everyone a nice day. If you want to say goodbye to the anxiety once and for all, so it can never ever come back, then you have to PM me, and ASAP I will reply, and ASAP we will book our session so you can start saying goodbye to the anxiety so that it can never come back again. Get it out of your life. You never need it. Once you understand it, you can destroy it. That's it for now. Take care. See you soon. Right, bye.